Hey, be there in a minute. Good evening. Wait. Good evening. Hi. Um, it is rainy and snowy and disgusting here, so I'm kind of bundled up tonight. A couple things before we get started playing. Thank you, new followers. We had a couple new followers in the last few days. I just noticed that. And we had a bunch of new viewers last night, too, so that's really cool. We are streaming, as always, for Extra Life. Please check the link to your right for more information about that. We are streaming to benefit Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So what we're going to do, we've been playing River City Ransom and Legend of Zelda. So now we're going to play some Octopath Traveler. I haven't played this game in a while. So I think I know where I was. But we'll see. Let me just turn down my TV a little bit. The Switch always comes in kind of loud. So what I think I was about to do, if we can go to the world map, I think I was going to go get Cyrus. That seems to be, I'm right here. So it seems to make sense that I'd be heading down a bit. So, yeah, let's do this.
You won't feel a thing.
Here I go.
Alright, so...
Come in, if thou darest.
That should wipe
I'll do
them
my
out.
best.
Very good.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Here goes nothing. Cool off.
Yeah, I just got Alphin, so not sure how good he is.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
Let in my air.
What's the big idea?
My turn. I'll do my best. I am not made for such battles.
Alright, so I guess we gotta go down. Yeah, 2 months. And I'm pretty sure the last time I played this, we streamed it. Yeah, we're going in here.
I will battle.
Alright, I haven't seen these rams before. Let's see what they're weak to. They're weak to bows.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alright, let's see this other guy here. Frog guy.
I will not be defeated.
Let's get our townsperson. Yeah, she's awesome.
All right.
A lot of these people you can recruit are really, really good.
What to do? Well then. I am not made for such battles.
Alright, never been here before. Said library near the palace. It's filled with all kinds of historical books. Libraries aren't for me. My cows are my priority. Sure, man.
Oh yes!
Let's look at the armor. Oh, check it out. How much money do we have? So it's weird in this game. You don't get a ton of money. You gotta be a little cautious with what you buy. Oh, it's a glaive. That's why I go and crawl.
That's right.
Oh, here he is. I think I know now who stole that tome. Perhaps I should have a little chat with him. Okay. Who do I want to take out? Let's take out Ulbrich. You cannot replace your party leader. Oh, my current party's over here. Oh, okay. I get it.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long
Hey,
and
hold on
proud as our
one
own,
second. I just
the
gotta
came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago.
Okay.
Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now. No need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor.
He only has 2 students. Man, I wish I only had 2 students.
I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlastan was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness.
Okay.
It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands, as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland.
The only thing I don't like about these stories
Ironically,
where they tell you what happened is that they're really long.
And unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor. Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Okay.
Hello? Splendid!
Alright, where are we going? Profess.
Professor Albright.
Highness.
The truth of the matter is,
But of course.
We're gonna start fast forwarding through this. In fact, let's skip it.
Indeed.
Whatever. We'll get the gist. I'm sure.
It's me, Cyrus.
I see.
With pleasure.
So they're gonna like set him up somehow or whatever.
Actually, I see.
Many thanks.
Okay.
We hear. An interesting dilemma.
Professor Albright.
The truth is,
I see.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling he's getting set up.
many thanks. Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter. My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
Thank you for using the word hypothesis.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
Cyrus is interested in open access research.
You are to share nothing. That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
Headmaster Yvonne works for JSTOR.
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone.
Like
Knowledge
the
is
MLA.
power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again.
That is all. Wait.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early. If you have research to do there.
Okay, the voice acting isn't great in this game.
Good gods. It's as if...
It's funny, I was actually just working on a script for a future episode
I'll be on my way.
of the podcast about a game that has a lot of dialogue, but no, it's like right from before the era where voice acting really took over, and
Enter.
it's way better for it.
Excuse me.
But it has no voice acting.
What's the matter?
Oh, hello, new viewers. Nemova, hey. Good evening.
Can I help you?
A moment of your time.
My apologies.
Say it is not so.
Actually,
Aho!
Uh-oh, somehow he's gonna get blamed for it. Oh, cool, good. Yeah, the last time I played this, which was a couple months ago, I was just about to... I stopped right outside of this town. See, you won't let me go unless you crack the case.
Indeed!
I think that dude does voices for Valkyria Chronicles, too. You'd say that indeed, a habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Leave it to me.
Take care.
Time to do some research.
Huh. Mayhap. Okay.
Oh.
Trusting my eyes is all, but even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Is that people inside? Key to the archives? I haven't got it, but I'm not surprised someone stole a tome considering what they're worth. I have gambling debts myself, but so I understand the temptation. Headmaster Yvonne and the guard station outside should have a key. Oh, wait. Did I pass by where I needed to go? Oh, didn't mean to barge into your classroom. As you know full well, I have a key to the special archives, and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any case, I have no reason to pursue. yeah. Excuse me, sir. I tend to be lost right now. Actually, the first week of classes, I actually did go into the wrong room, like right before my class started, because they changed my room number. So, like, say I was supposed to be in 204, I was in 312 or something like that. And I guess that information never quite got to me, and so I did kind of go to the wrong room. I was able to just run back downstairs and figure out where my classroom was, and then run back up. Yeah, it happens.
Oh. No.
So this quest is like a it's like we're playing Maniac Mansion or something.
Which means that... Yes. Shall we begin?
Okay.
Now then.
Alright, yeah, so I have, Ophelia. She was where I went first. Because that's who I'd done in the demo. And then I have Hannah, Tressa, and Cyrus. But I also have... how do you show other people? Well, I guess you can't. We'll go to the map. Tyrion, Primrose, and Olabrick. Yeah, Ophelia's the daughter of the priest. Well, no, she's like the, yeah, I guess she's the daughter. She's like a stepdaughter or something like that. And the sister's supposed to go on the quest, and she goes for her or something like that. Oh wait, it's up. Yeah, adopted, yeah. Oh, okay, I see where it is. Yeah, I keep getting distracted away from this game, too. I got distracted by a couple different games. Valkyria Chronicles 4. Was definitely one of them.
Flame, protect us.
Alright, so they got ice. Alright, we gotta watch, Cyrus's HP, because he's new. Let's give him some BPs.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Let's see if arrows work. Oh yeah, there we go.
Well then,
Alright, she's got a heal.
let your wounds be healed.
Yeah, I just got in Hannah as well. Alright, so let's see what this dude does. Scholar skills, Fireball, Ice Wind. So these are ice people, so let's use some fire on them.
Come in, if thou darest. Come in. Rain and arrows up on.
My turn now. Prepare yourself.
There we go.
I hope I
Yeah, Tressa has been the person I've used the most besides Ophelia. Oh, Jenny Loback, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, can I go up there?
I've done my research on you.
Ooh, check out these dudes.
Well then.
Come in, if thou darest.
Let's see if arrows help. Nope.
What to do?
Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go.
My turn now. I am not made for such battles.
Oh, no problem about the follow. I didn't realize until a couple days ago that I wasn't following you. Let me pause for a second here. I hopped into your stream a couple days ago and just realized, oh wow, I never followed, so you know, not a problem. Of course. Alright, who are you? We got tons of stuff. Can we go up? So at least these enemies are pretty straightforward so far.
My turn now.
Alright, what do we got here? Alright, let's use your cleric skills to do something. See, there's not much for you to do, so you can just defend.
What next?
And then... Okay, we got some people that are low for bows, but let's wait a turn.
Let's do this.
Spears as well, so let's wait a turn. Let's build up.
What is the logical course of action?
You're all vulnerable to ice, so let's... There's an opening salvo here. Hit him with some ice.
What to do?
Let's try to... The wind. Okay, that's not bad.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Nah.
Raining arrows up on them.
Alright, we broke a bunch of them.
Well then.
Now. Luminescence.
May the sacred
There we go.
shine forth.
Oh, Cyrus died.
I am not made for such battles.
What is the Phoenix down? Is there any way to go? Okay. Light Soulstone.
Let us beginning.
Alright, so those things blow up. That's good to know.
Letting the hunt beginning.
So what we'll do is let's take them out first.
Well then.
Yeah, there we go. It just blows up if it's last. That's like in, there's some Final Fantasy games that do the same thing.
How's that?
Yeah, I forget their names. Yeah, the firebomb ones. Is this dude building his house in Stardew Valley?
What?
Excuse me. A moment of your time. Come now.
So this dude's probably gonna like make himself a demon or something, right? The hells you can.
Is
Oh, they're called bombs. Oh, good. Great. Yeah. Yeah. What is it? It's a dwarf. Well, what's it look like? A dwarf. It's an imp. Well, what's it look like? An imp.
Huh?
oh,
God's damned book.
is that so?
Oh, we're just fighting him. Okay.
I think this one will listen to reason.
I'll not be defeated.
Study foe. Alright, let's summon our totally badass townsperson.
What to do?
See, oh, okay, he's weak. Good.
Nice try.
What next? Aim and carefully, shoot true.
Okay.
Oh, flames! Rain!
There we go.
Wrong!
My turn.
try some holy stuff. Yeah, see, that townsperson's awesome. And we said that the trade winds work.
What next?
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, flames, rage, wrong.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, who's up next? Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap.
I still have
I will not be defeated. Bring about the miracle of healing.
Alright, we gotta get Cyrus back up.
My turn now. Let me help.
That's the only problem with these,
what is the logical course of action?
with these initial fights where you do their, like, story, is they're so low that they're not, like, helpful.
I will not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Yeah, the boss sprites are cool. They definitely are. Reminds me of the first Final Fantasy game.
What next?
And how big, like, you know, Tiamat or whatever was.
Let your wounds be healed.
Alright, let's be careful to keep everybody alive.
Oh, ice, pierce them through.
Okay, he's weak to ice.
Come in, if thou darest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And Lunar. Oh, we broke him. Good.
I'll do my best.
Letting my arrow.
What to do? Let's do this. The winds of fortune are howling.
Come in, if thou darest.
I will not be defeated.
There we go. Yeah, I remember the first time I got to one of the 4 big bads in Final Fantasy. It's saw how big it was. I think it was Lich is first, I think. It's just like, what is that? So I never meant to, I just needed the money.
Just so. Say it is not so.
Ah, you're stealing from the students. When I was in college, we had one semester, we had someone steal, those old bibliographies that used to collect, like, here are all the articles written this year about, you know, Mark Twain or whatever. And we were doing a project in a class about a specific author. And so everybody was kind of working in the same bibliography, looking for stuff to find in the academic databases or the interlibrary loan. And someone went into it and tore out, it must have been 20 or 30 pages of it, because they were trying to, like, hog it for themselves. And it was just, like, the most, like gross thing. Like, why would you do that?
Indeed.
Yeah, the professor I had for that class, who was like a really, like, kind of quiet, mild-mannered person, just, like, absolutely just lost it on our class. She was so, like, I'd never seen her like that before.
I see.
Yes.
Actually,
We had someone once to take out, like, whatever author we were writing about. They took, like, every book from the library out that was there.
It's awesomeness.
And at the time when it happened, everybody in my program was like, wow, that person sucks. And then I remember when I went to grad school, there were a couple people that were like, well, they were just being competitive. And I was just like, that's horrible. How about don't be a shithead? Alright. First off, let's find somewhere to save. Oh, did I go past it again? Wait. Yeah, oh yeah, they definitely did. They were definitely people that would have, they were defending it because it was something that they would have done. Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about it.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter.
I mean, that's just like, just being terrible like that is just not cool.
Yes, Headmaster. Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into
What?
a illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Whoa, plot twist.
And you believe this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make.
I think Cyrus needs to speak to his union rep at this point.
Tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright is put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing fieldwork in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
Yeah, I noticed the balderdash too. I'm just like, what? Wait, what? Really?
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity?
You know who he sounds?
As a
Cyrus
matter
sounds
of
like,
fact,
he
there
sounds
is
like
a
Peter
matter which has
Davison's
piqued my
doctor,
interest of late.
kind of.
I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Our next viewer is number 600.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Therese. What is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor,
see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized.
Oh, wah wah.
And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
This is why we have office hours.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
No, she definitely did not think it through at all.
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for...
You know, especially as the headmaster points out, like, dealing with the royal, like, what did you think was gonna happen?
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything...
So wait a minute here. So she lies to the headmaster about him having an affair with the princess, which would sully the reputation of the royals, the academy, blah 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 blah. So now he's all like, oh, it's fine though, because I want to leave anyway, so don't worry about it.
Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Uh-huh.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally.
Sarah, hey! Yeah, he just wants to get out of here.
And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same.
Sarah, hey, going well. Our next new viewer is viewer number 600. Oh yeah, Sarah, Namova, Sarah.
Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor. Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
Oh, she's got a crush on him, too.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. We'll I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
Nemeva, I don't know. I thought at first he was like trolling her almost, like, I figured out that you have a crush on me, so I'm gonna like say some weird stuff to you. But then she totally no-sells it and acts like he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. So how far are we? We are 16 hours in. And we've got a good amount of the map. There's still some stuff up here we haven't done yet, but we're getting around. I'm not sure exactly how far we are, though, like officially. That's a good question. I'm not even sure how many chapters each person has.
From the far reaches of hell. My erstwhile colleague, Giraffe, knows more about arcane studies than... Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
Yes. Absolutely Dragon Dogma. Whoa, who's this person? Dragon's Dogma actually just came up on the Days of Future Cast podcast. Which is about X-Men cartoons and comics. And somehow it came up. I forget the context, but they talked about it for a little bit. Alright, where do we go? We could go to Hannett's down there. We could go to Ophelia's down in Saintsbridge. Yeah, there's still some stuff over here too, I guess. This is where Tressa and Cyrus are. Yeah, dude, that's all I do all day is listen to podcasts. I have a Bluetooth speaker in my apartment that I just leave it on all day. Alright, so let's go... We're gonna play for another, like, 20 minutes. Let's try to get down to Ophelia's second chapter, because it's for level 23, so we're up at 28. So, how do we do this? We gotta go... Wait, oh wait. We gotta go up. And kind of around, I guess.
Flame, protect us.
Yeah, the only time
I'll not
at this point I really listen to music is when I'm writing in the morning.
May the sacred flame shine.
That's pretty much it. Podcast at work, podcast at the gym, podcast at dinner.
Let's do this.
No ice. Pierce them through.
My turn now.
Podcast in the car.
I am not.
I can't listen to music in the car.
Letten us beginnen.
My turn now.
Alright, what do we got here?
May the sacred flame shine more.
Letten my arrow fly and true.
Here I go.
Yeah, I listen to it at work too, when I'm in my office. Alright, Cyrus needs a better weapon.
Let's do this.
Letten the
Yeah,
hunt
I've got everything synced in the same podcast app too, so it all just like kind of follows me around all day.
I hope I grow more able.
I think we gotta go up further. One thing that isn't great in this game is, the map's, like, kinda not... Oh, no, wait, we had to go left down there. Yeah, so every character has their own storyline that unfolds over, you know, at least, I guess it's like a couple chapters. Most of my characters are in their chapter 2s. That's actually a good question.
There is no choice.
Oh, sweet. Hannet's got 666 HP. It'd be awesome if he had 69 SP, too. How cool would that be?
Oh, ice, here's some fruit.
coming if thou.
My turn now.
There we go.
Here I go. My turn now.
Now, what next?
Yeah, I don't think they do. I don't think they interact really. I think they're all just kind of there. So you don't, like, in other words,
Coming if
from what
thou
I've
darest.
experienced so far, you don't get,
My turn now.
like, different versions of it or anything like that.
I am not made for such.
That was kind of what I thought it was gonna be, but you know, I don't think it's sophisticated enough to do that. And that's, I don't know, that's kind of fine by me though, because then there's only one version of everything. It's not like you know, Dragon Age or whatever. All right, where are we? Alright, we need to go down. Or no, we need to go this way. And then all the way around. Yeah, the maps are vague in this game, kind of.
I will battle.
What next?
So what's really cool about Cyrus, because he's got ice and fire attacks, he, like, automatically becomes super helpful.
May the sacred flame shine more.
Like, immediately.
My turn.
Oh, flames, rage strong.
Letten the hunt.
My turn. How's that?
But yeah, I don't really think anybody interacts. Which, I mean, yeah, that would be cool, but It's fine.
Now, let us hunt him. Come in, if thou darest. Raining arrows upon him.
What to do? I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth. My turn now.
Oh, Greg's not streaming? Okay. We'll play for a little while longer then. Yeah, he seemed like he was really sick, so
What next?
I'm not surprised.
The hunt ends.
Yeah, Sarah, I think that's kind of what I'm getting at, is that if they're intertwined like that, I'm not sure if it would get pulled off very well. I could see that being really buggy and like a BioWare game, basically. Or it'd be where, like, depending on who's in your group, they say the line, but it just seems like it's different because it's a different person. Which, you know, I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of it, pretty much. There we go.
I'll not be defeated.
Oops.
May the sacred flame shine
Yeah, so we're kind of
forth.
cruising through a part
I am
that's
not
like
made
pretty
for
easy
suffering.
because I've already been here. Yeah, well, BioWare has like screwed up a bunch of games. That new Anthem game looks crappy. I just have the original still. So the Pro Controller is really expensive, and every time I see it in Target, I always think, yeah, I would use that, but I don't want to spend that money. And I don't have any color Joy-Cons. My mother texted me this morning. She wants to get the new yellow Joy-Cons. I guess she saw them somewhere. Oh, we gotta go down, right?
I will battle.
I'm probably gonna have to replace this controller at some point,
I'll do my best.
because it's starting to get pretty beat up. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, we broke. Oh, oh, cool, we beat him, okay.
If thou darest.
My turn.
What is the logic?
Lessen my arrow.
I'll do my best. My turn.
Cool.
How's that?
I saw Zelda ones in Target one day that I might have picked up. But yeah, they're expensive. They're really, like, when I hear people say they have a whole bunch of them, I'm like, oh man, I don't think I would do that, because like you're saying, Sarah, I'd just go buy a game instead. And I mostly, it's so funny, in the last couple minutes, a whole bunch of people that are usually in Greg's stream are all logging in to logging into their Switches. Like, might as well play a game then.
Letting my arrow
I just saw Mathman and Scoop Joey. It's pretty funny.
Raining arrows up on me.
What is the logical course?
They'd better announce the date for the Animal Crossing game tomorrow, or my mother is gonna lose her mind.
May the sacred flame shine forth. Let's do this.
Yeah, Namava, I think I am, because I want to hear about the new Fire Emblem game, for sure, because that's the one they mentioned, at least, that they're going to talk about Fire Emblem, so that's cool. Yeah, and if they talk about they talk about Animal Crossing, that would be great, too. Yeah. My mother's kind of getting impatient. She's run out of stuff to do in Stardew. And I actually want to know when it's coming out too, because I got a secret project that I'm going to work on related to it. Alright, where are we? We gotta go south.
Time to teach you a lesson.
I just played, I was in New Leaf a couple nights ago. I still pop on there probably about once a week. I got a villager that's, he's my pal, so I pop on there and hang out with him for a little while.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Benjamin.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
My mother's favorite
Letting
is
my arrow
Bones.
fly true.
In fact, I got her, not this Christmas, but 2 Christmases ago, I got her one of those custom, there's a person in England. Actually, she streams. She streams when she's making them. And she does custom Animal Crossing amiibos.
My turn now.
It was like $50 maybe, and I got her a Bones one for Christmas.
You got more than you bargained for.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Fire Emblem info. Sarah can tell you all about how excited I am always for Fire Emblem games. Yeah, tactical RPG strategy stuff is that is my thing. Oh, okay, we're in what's her name's village? Hannett's. So can we go more south? So I actually didn't play Fire Emblem until the DS, I guess, was the first one that I played.
There is no choice.
I guess that was
What next?
Awakening, maybe?
A torrent of arrows.
It was one of those games I always meant to play and just didn't.
The winds of force are howling. Time to close up shop.
Yeah, I think it was. I think Awakening was the first. It might have been the one before that, but I think it was Awakening. Yes, Sarah, I wouldn't shut up about Awakening. I was so into it.
Can't we settle this like
And then what was their birthright after that?
now? What next?
Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong!
Oh, flames.
What to do?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'll do my best. Ah! The flame guides us true.
I wish they would reissue all those games. That'd be a nice Switch collection. Did I buy it when you were there? Really? Oh, yeah, right. I remember that day. Yeah, right. That was the day when,
Letting the hunt begin.
oh man, this was so funny. There was somebody ahead of me. Or no, I was the next person in line, and there was some other register I could have gone to, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go to Sarah. And they were like, your boss or whatever was just like, okay. It was pretty funny.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
That was the day too, I think, that I was like tweeting you from the store, and I was like, turn around! I'm standing right behind you. And you kept like walking in the other direction.
Well then,
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because the one time I was in there, they were like, oh, is Sarah coming in today? And they like were like grumbling about you, and if they'd like started talking shit, I was gonna be like, hey, you know, she rules. You're probably terrible.
Coming. If
I'll not be
I was just in the new version of that store over by Starbucks, and it's like, it's all like shirts and amiibos and not a lot of video games. Alright, where are we now? Oh wait, we're in here. How do we get... Alright, we gotta go back. Yeah, people who get psyched about firing people are really terrible.
flame protect us. Well then, may the sacred flame shine forth.
That's why I could never be in like a management position.
letting the
Now,
Here I go. How's that?
Yeah, there's a big, huge collector thing. All these like $100 toys, and I'm always like, who buys this?
toys. My turn now.
At least these enemies go down quick. As I'm getting lost here.
Coming.
I'm trying to figure out where the heck I am. They have this huge Link toy that's like $100. That's like, it looks really nice, but it's $100. Alright, so let's try... Flames Grace. West Sarkiel Trail. Oh, okay, this is the way we gotta go. Alright, got it.
I will battle.
Yeah, I already have,
What next?
how many Link toys do I have here? I have Breath of the Wild amiibo Link. I got 8-bit amiibo Link. I have a plush Link. I have a Breath of the Wild keychain too. Yeah, so in the living room, I have, let's see, I have Zifa and Zelda from Breath of the Wild next to my Switch. And then across from each other in front of my my Fire TV, I have Breath of the Wild Link and one of the enemies from it, the like the real easy enemy, I forgot what they're called. And Link's like aiming his bow at him. And then I have a plush of what's her name from Horizon Zero Dawn? Aloy. I have a plush of her next to my PlayStation. And then next to my NES Classic, I have 8-bit Link and Mega Man. And then I have Ness from Earthbound next to my SNES Classic. I have Miranda from Mass Effect next to my PS3. And I have Vivi from Final Fantasy IX with next to my Vita. And I have Isabelle next to my my 3DS.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth.
What's this?
Coming.
My turn now.
And I got more stuff in the bedroom. I have 8-bit Mario and some other stuff. I got some Transformers stuff in the bedroom too.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Nothing rare though. I sold all my Transformers stuff when I was in grad school. It's all like reissued stuff.
Guides us true.
I have Thundercracker, Optimus Prime, Bombshell, Ramjet. Trying to think. Who else is in there? I have a Robotech toy too. Oh, well, macros, I guess. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Boulder Fall is where Tressa and Cyrus's second chapters are. Alright, so let's go south.
I've done my research.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of the Aloy. I got it on, where did I get it? It was on Amazon. Did you ever, Sarah, did you ever finish that game finally? I wrapped up the DLC, back in, I guess it was in the summer. I think I finished it.
Come in, if thou darest.
My turn now.
What is the logical...
Yeah, Cyrus needs a new weapon.
What next? My turn now. Here I go.
Lessen my arrow. Thou didst fight with courage.
Yeah, the thing with Horizon Zero Dawn is at some point you just gotta kind of like go to the end game. And honestly, the DLC is just another quest, basically, that you can play at any time in the story. Although it's hard. The first group of enemies that ambush you are like brutally hard, and it's like, ooh, okay, this is gonna be tough. But it's, I mean, it's fine. It's just more story. There's one part in it where I kind of got stuck for a while.
Come in, if thou darest.
Because I think it's a little glitchy. But eventually, through the help of like 4 different YouTube videos, I was able to figure it out. Also, those puzzles where you have to turn, stuff are so frustrating because they don't work right. And the only way I've ever beaten them is like thinking, oh, I'm doing something wrong, and then suddenly like I get a cutscene that I did it right, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't do it right. It's really weird.
Here I go.
Lessen the hunt beginning.
I will not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
I mean, it's definitely worth finishing, though.
Lessen the hunt.
I think the problem with that game for me, and why it took me so long to beat it, was it came out,
My courage.
and then like 3 weeks later, the Switch came out, and more importantly, Breath of the Wild came out. And that just like took up, you know, all of my time for a really long time. And I didn't even complete everything in Breath of the Wild. There's still a lot of stuff I could go back and do. Yeah, oh, the story in Horizon Zero Dawn is totally fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Letting my arrow fly and
Here I go! The winds of Octopath are howling.
Oh man, Ophelia's run out of SP.
Oh, flames! Rain! Drop!
So something I'm noticing about Cyrus here, our new person, is that he's got the fire and ice. On the enemy vulnerabilities, it's automatically filling them in. I'm not sure why, but it's giving them to you.
letting the hunt.
What to do? I'll do my best. The flame guides us true.
Yeah, I definitely came back to Horizon Zero Dawn eventually, but it was like 6 months later. Because then the other thing that happened was right after I beat Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey came out. So it was like, alright, I just finished this one game, so now off to another one. Yeah, the photo mode's cool. It definitely is. I took a lot of cool shots in that game.
The winds of Octopath are howling. Well then. Oh, sacred light.
Letting the hunt.
Yeah, you can get Horizon Zero Dawn now really cheap. It's like $10 or something. I mean, it's definitely worth going through.
Thus ends your lesson.
Because there's probably gonna be a sequel, pretty soon. I'd assume. I mean, the end of it, you know, really, it absolutely sets up a sequel. Alright, where are we? Alright, so we can go down. So we gotta go to the left. If we want to go do... We gotta go across and then down.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Yeah, one of my colleagues at work was playing it too, so that kind of got me interested a little bit.
Using this.
In as much as
Shall not be defeated.
then I had somebody to talk to about it at least. But I can't talk to him about Switch stuff. He's only got a PS4. And he plays like shooters and all those games I don't play.
What next?
Battle Royale games.
The hunt ends.
Alright, so if we go down...
Standest
No, I'm not really a Fortnite or any of that.
letting my arrow fly and true.
That's not really my thing. Oh, here we go.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
We're just gonna flee. I just want to get wherever we're going here. Yeah, I mean, I have it. It's on, I think I have it on my... I think I have Fortnite on my Switch. I think that's where I played it originally. Alright. What's going on down here?
There is no choice.
Oh, I see. Cyrus, he does that study foe. Oh, interesting.
My turn now.
That's an interesting skill to have. Oh, this is just a cave. Apex Legends, that was the one, that's the new one, right? That they were talking about on Player One.
I will battle.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, I am not sure where I'm supposed to be going here.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Let's do this.
Yeah, it had some pretty, when they were talking about it on Player One, it sounded like a lot of people had played it already.
Here I come.
I didn't even know it had come out until one of my students mentioned it. Yeah, I mean, I'll always try stuff like that, sure. Alright, so we're supposed to be able to go down here. But I don't see how. Unless we have to go up. No, that just gets you the chest.
I've done my research on
Let's just keep fleeing from these battles. Because I only want to play till like 10. Yeah, well they did, it was like a stealth release. I guess. Or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so you can't go down.
Now, letting us hunting.
Well then.
And then if you go here, can you go down here? No, because this just leads you down to this that cave.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
I'll do my best.
So I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. And
Ready or not, here I come.
What next?
yeah, I haven't messed around with Origin in a long time. Yeah, so here's the cave on the map. But there's a, it looks like there's a way to go down. Except I don't see it.
Flame, protect us. I'll do my best.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Open for business.
Alright.
Now, what next? Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Letting my
Yeah,
arrows
sure,
fly
share 'em.
true.
Here I go.
Oh, why are we missing this dude? so if we can't go down there,
Flames have checked us. Well then.
what if we go up? No. Alright, let's try to go back over the bridge.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. What next? Thou didst fight with courage.
That was awesome. Alright, so where are we trying to go? We're trying to go to Saints Bridge. Clearbrook.
Now, let us hunt him.
Let's do this! The winds of fortune are howling. Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth!
Let in my... A torrent of arrows! Thou didst fight with courage.
Alright, this is the way down. I figured it out.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Let in my arrow fly and true.
Alright, let's get to the next save spot, and then we'll wrap things up.
Oh-ho!
There's a save, a little bit south.
Open for business.
Let in the hunt.
My turn. The winds of fortune are howling.
What is the
There we go.
Well then.
What next? The hunt ends.
Oh, we passed 600 views. We're at 601. Oh, here we go. Save spot. Alright, let's look at where we are. Yeah, so we're going south, and then... Oh yeah, okay, so we go down, we go down, we go down, we go down. We go that way, around, and then we get there. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we had, I think 6 or 7 new viewers tonight, and 1 new follower, and we've had, like, in the last, like, 24 hours, I've had, like, 4 new followers, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's great. So, excellent. Good stream tonight. Thank you all for stopping by. Sarah, Namova, Sarah, thank you for hosting. So I'll be back on Thursday. We'll probably just play more of this. We'll just probably play this for a while, and see what we can, how far we can get. Let's see. New podcast should be out in a couple days. I just gotta sit down and edit it. It's kind of a complicated edit, and I probably won't have time to do it until the weekend, unfortunately, because I'm doing something a little different. So I'll get that done, and then I'm actually recording another episode this weekend, and hopefully I can real quick edit that and then get that out too. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Actually, we got one special guest who needs to make a cameo. Come here. Come here. Come here. You need to say hi to everybody. Ow. You need to say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Anything to say, Pulse? Do you want to say hi to Sarah? I know, you were about to lay down. Alright, here. Go. Go back and lay down. Yeah, he's doing really good. He's been sick, and he's doing really well now, again. So, you know, good job all around. So, alright, I think that's it for tonight. So, we'll be back on Thursday. Talk soon.